Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Professor Dressing, thank you, thank you. So what exactly is behavioral targeting? Well, according to Chief Executive Officer of AVG Technologies, Gary Kovacs, he defines behavioral targeting as an entire industry formed around following us through the digital woods and compiling a profile on each of us. So what does that even mean? Well, in more simple terms, behavioral targeting is a technique industries use to collect data on our online browsing histories so they can view our interests and they can advertise products or websites based off what they think pertain most to us. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the Grimm fairy tale Hansel and Gretel. Oh wow, okay. So a couple of you. Hansel and Gretel are brother and sister who are lost in the woods, and they leave a trail of breadcrumbs on their way back. Well, you can think of your browsing history as a trail of breadcrumbs left for you in case you want to go back to a website, maybe there's something you like and you can't remember it. But you also have a third party following these breadcrumbs and seeing every step you go on the internet. So why is behavioral targeting important? Why am I talking about it? Why are you listening to me talk about it? Well, I'll give you a reason. Because behavioral targeting affects everyone who uses the internet. And I know you know that's a lot of people. So when you have a lot of people affected by something, it springs a debate whether behavioral targeting is seen as beneficial to the consumer or seen as intruding on people's privacies. As a consumer, I myself have experienced both sides of the debate. Just last week I was looking for a pair of sunglasses on raybans.com because they have my favorite sunglasses and I use this website frequently. I couldn't find anything I liked, so I gave up after a little bit, and about 2 days later I went on my Facebook page. On my home screen to the right there was an advertisement for Warby Parker sunglasses. I've never heard of this brand, so I said why not? I clicked on it and in about 2 minutes I found a pair of sunglasses I liked and I ended up ordering them. So I can agree with the people who believe this technique to be beneficial because I found a product that I didn't even know existed. However, I also could agree with people finding this technique to be intrusive because under my Warby Parker ad was an ad for raybans.com. And that got me thinking, okay, so now my privacy is being intruded on, but I'm not benefiting from it. So you can see that both sides hold water. So after my personal experience with behavioral targeting, I had to conduct a survey to find out where other people sit on the debate. I asked 25 college students to take this survey because college students have access to the internet and computers everywhere. And when I got the results, I found that more than half of the students believed behavioral targeting to be beneficial and intrusive. So I also asked, how do they believe it will be fixed? And I was stunned that more than 75% of college students had similar answers. And that answer was to make the websites ask permission to the consumers whether they want to be tracked or not. This helps the consumer personalize what ads they'll be receiving and have a less intruding feeling on them. When it comes down to it, consumers and advertisers need to meet halfway in order for behavioral targeting to become totally beneficial without the intrusion. Based on my research, this idea of having the websites ask your permission whether you want to be tracked will help people feel more in control of their lives and not feel like they're living in George Orwell's 1984, like Big Brother is watching them make every move. Thank you, and have a great day.